In this video, I'm going to review the iKan VL7e. I've already unboxed it. Here it is right there. And it's a very clear screen, very glossy, but you can kind of see the camera I'm shooting at. It comes with the iKan monitor, and this is the Canon battery plate. You can get a Sony battery plate that, I have more batteries that are Sony, but this is the one that it came with, the Canon E6. And you're supposed to just screw it back here. It comes with the ball mount, pretty heavy, nice quality. Then you have your AC power adapter cable here. And then it also does composite. So here's your composite cable, your red, yellow, and white. And that's it, that's all it comes with, and some documentation. A few things about the body. It's really thin and really light. There's only one 1/4-20 mount on the bottom. There's no other place to mounting. There's no other mounting screws on any of the sides. So on the top you have the controls, the menu controls, and the power switch and the function. On this side you have an AC, the DC input for the wall power, and then you have a headphone jack. And then this side you have your AV, your composite, your HDMI inputs and outputs, and then this USB, which apparently is used to update firmware, I guess, in the device. And that's pretty much all you get. So I wouldn't say this is a durable monitor that you would want to take in a rugged field, like on location. If it's outdoors, this is probably not going to last if you're shooting on a beach, or if you're shooting in rainy, wet weather. This is not the monitor to bring. But if you're in a studio setting, or if you're in a really controlled environment, if you're in an office space or a home, this is, I think, a good buy. In this video, I'm going to talk only about why I got this monitor and what I use it for. You can look up the specs online for everything else that this monitor features, but it's pretty bare bones. It's under $250. I bought it on sale for like $170, pretty crazy price. The reason why I got the iKan is I'm having a lot of trouble with focus. I use the GH4 frequently, and it's 4K, but in that small little screen, I can't tell. Even though the GH4 has peaking, I can't tell, really what's sharp. And when you're shooting 4K, focus is very critical. So I was looking at some solutions that are really affordable that I could use to help me with focus. And this monitor fit the bill. I mean, it's 7 inches. I didn't want anything smaller than 7. I had the small HD, like the 4-inch model, and that was actually too small for me. So this 7-inch, about tablet size, is the size that I was looking for. And it needed to be HDMI, and one of the other features that I needed to have is HDMI in and HDMI out, because I might feed the signal to a bigger monitor for either my clients or for myself, just to have a bigger framing guide. But this is specifically I was going to use for focus. The features that really appeal to me is the pixel zoom in, and the peaking. So some cameras don't have peaking. Like, for example, the camera I'm shooting on right now is the Canon 70D. It doesn't have peaking, and it doesn't have the pixel zoom in while you're filming. So I'm going to show you how that works right now while I'm shooting this video. I'm going to plug it directly into my Canon that I'm shooting on. So I have an HDMI cable. The Canon 70D has mini HDMI, so I got this mini HDMI adapter. So I'm going to connect that to my camera. Then I got my iKan connected there. And I'm going to use plug-in power, AC power from a wall socket. I'm not going to use the Canon batteries. All right, so this is the iKan. It's plugged into the Canon 70D. And now what you're seeing is the DSLR, since the 70D doesn't output clean HDMI, you get this kind of 4:3 SD output from the HDMI. So that kind of sucks, but there is some scaling, DSLR scaling, so if you have a camera like the 70D that doesn't scale to full HD, there's a setting here that you can switch it. And let me just show you the top here. You don't get a lot of buttons. So up here you can control the menu. Here's where the menu setting is. That's where you enable the menu, and then while you're in the menu, you can select your input. You can select the scaling, and then the contrast, and you can adjust, you know, the colors on the monitor itself. And then these two buttons here, this adjusts the functions. Now in the functions, you don't get a lot of functions that the higher end monitors give you. I think here the only functions you get are some guides, guide bars, crosshair, peaking, underscan, DSLR scaling, pixel to pixel, and check field. Those are the ones that are listed. Like I said, I only use it. What I got this for is the pixel to pixel zoom in and the peaking. So let me show you what that looks like. These function buttons, think of it as they're assignable buttons, and once you click on them, it enables whatever function you assign them. So one of them is assigned to pixel to pixel. The other one is assigned to peaking, and that's what I want to use this monitor for. The great thing is you can use it while you're recording. You could use it at the same time, both functions. So right now I'm going to go pixel to pixel. So I hit this button, and now I'm zoomed in. This is the pixel to pixel mode. So it zooms in into the center, pixel to pixel. So I get that zoom in, I can see what's in focus better. And then I want to enable peaking. The peaking is great because you not only get the red lines, the outline of the peaking, they're very contrasty, and it goes into black and white, so you can really see the peaking outlines. So with these two functions, like I'm recording right now, I'll have this on the entire time, seeing, you know, focus, getting my critical focus when I'm in manual focus. And being able to have this is a great tool for me. And like I said before, if I have a client or if I have another monitor that I want to export to with the HDMI out here, that's it's a clean HDMI from this point, or at least clean in the sense as you don't get the effects, the functions that I'm enabling right now. That doesn't show up on the HDMI out. So this is only for the monitor, these focusing features. So I'm going to turn the peaking off, turn the pixel to pixel off, and so I'm going to use this with my GH4 and all my other cameras whenever I'm really concerned about focus. I could use this in the field, you know, with the battery, but I'm really going to use this when I'm in a studio setting. That's what I really need it for. But yeah, I think this fits the bill. It's incredibly light. Like I said, it's under $250, so this is going to serve me well. It's a good buy.